Now arriving at Lijiang Tower. Initiating match.
All right, everybody, welcome to Seton Hill Overwatch. We almost weren't able to join you guys today because of a handful of tech issues, but we are still here to bring you our night of Overwatch action for Seton Hill versus University of Mary Washington. I am joined by Fox.
Hello.
Fox is back from last semester. Should we be seeing something? Oh, there we go.
If we do this right, they won't even know what happened.
Cool. We're jamming.
All right. So who are we against today?
University of Mary Washington. This is the first time I've ever done anything against or with this school. However, in the bracket, there are a lot of schools that I recognize. For example, the guys that you played against in the championships last semester. Marietta is back into our bracket.
All right.
Tiffin Dragons is a school that is also in the GLEC with Marietta that I used to play against whenever I worked at Defiance College. So I know that is a good school and will be good competition. York Spartans, and then a few other schools that we haven't seen yet, but the big one that I'm looking forward to is your guys' rematch with Marietta.
Yeah. That's going to be definitely a tense one for sure, but it's going to be a fun watch.
I don't know what changed about their roster, but I know we did get a change in our roster from last semester. Jack is not on the Overwatch team anymore as he graduated, so.
Same with Marcus.
Marcus.
Who also graduated.
That is true. Let's see.
We do have some new people, though, on our varsity roster this year, which is pretty cool. We have two new tanks, actually. One of them is playing right now. That's going to be Kaden, you see. And then Carter, who broadcast last year, is also our other tank on varsity this semester.
All right. Are there any new characters we should be looking out for?
So there is Wu Yong, but at the moment he's not allowed to be played. I'm actually not sure why. He's just not allowed to be played for the time being.
When did he come out?
A couple weeks ago. He's a new support character. He pretty much just throws balls of water at people to damage, and then also he has like a beam, kind of like Mercy has, for healing, but it's kind of timed. So it's a little hard to heal with him, but he's pretty fun.
I do think I remember seeing something in the NECC. It has been past the amount of time required for him to be playable in competitive collegiate play. There's a bug with his healer.
Oh, okay.
I don't know the specifics on it, but I do remember seeing that now.
Each team is very equal with their ults right now. Pretty much around the same percentage for all of them, except for their Kiriko. That was a good beat right there. That was good. That was good. Saved the whole team right there, actually.
Ooh.
We go down, but it's okay. We had a good trade. We all. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. We'll come back.
Oh, we couldn't hold on for just a little longer to get to 69.
No. We're entering another team fight with only two ults. Like one is a support ult, which is really good, and then Symmetra ult is good for their, cutting the team off from their kind of damage, which we actually just used right there. It's a big shield, kind of.
Ooh, this reminds me of Astra from Valorant. She's got a similar thing.
I'm not a Valorant player, so.
I probably even got the name wrong, so.
Close enough.
Who is this? Who's running around looking like Wendy?
So this is Zarya. That's just a skin. Surprised we're allowed skins this year, because last semester we weren't really allowed to have skins on, which is pretty cool that we're allowed to have them this semester.
I think there's specific skins that you're not supposed to use. I don't know if that rule changed. I didn't really take a look at the Overwatch stuff.
I'm not entirely sure. We got the point. Let's go.
Nice. Is that actually supposed to be Wendy, like the restaurant girl?
I don't think so. I think it's supposed to be kind of like a caveman thing, but
What?
I'm not. Let's see. Yeah, I
Okay.
don't know.
So the little icon on the bottom left definitely looks like she could be on the Wendy sign, but
A little misleading. I've actually never seen Caden play Zarya before, so this is kind of interesting. They usually play more like Reinhardt and Mauga. I also don't know what our team's bans are, so I don't know what is and isn't playable right now.
are there any big changes in like character pool from last semester?
Our supports are relatively the same. I would say that the tank pool is relatively different because out of our two tanks, Caden likes playing a lot of Brawl, which they kind of had last semester, and Carter likes playing a lot of Dive. So we're seeing a lot of Ball this semester, which is really interesting because Marcus last year never really played him because he's a really weird character to play. He's really hard to understand. He's really hard to coordinate with your team. So it's really cool to see that. And then our Reinhardt is good for Brawl in general. Which Marcus will play that every now and then, but not as much as Caden would. So definitely a different hero pool there. And then, our DPS is relatively the same too. We have the same people for the most part. So
Hey Carter.
what's going on with our supports? That's not ours. We're only close to one ult right now, as the other team is also only close to one. We're using high noon right now, actually. Did not catch it.
Bunch of us go down. We're still up though.
Yeah, we're still definitely up. We still definitely have time to catch back up. And they're down a support on the other team, so
There's a lot of people in this game very close to their ults on both sides.
yeah, a little scary, little scary. We're definitely gonna see a fight where it's just a ton of ultimates coming up soon, I think. Depending on how strategic the teams are and what they all decide to do. There's one.
So whose ult was that? Who's making the gates?
So that was Kiriko. That's her Kitsune rush. That kind of speeds your attack, speeds you, and speeds healing, everything like that. To go down again. But we do have 4 ults to work with next fight. Which is good. They also have 4 though on the other team. But out of our ults, Beat is definitely really good. They also have Beat. But we also have Zarya's ult, which sucks all the team into one little area. And kind of keeps them from moving. And helps us attack them all and jump them all. They just use JQ ult right there on our team. Yeah, there was Zarya's ult right there.
They're
actually.
going down, all of them. Goodbye. They're coming back with 3 ults though.
And we also just used 3 of ours, so.
Who is Cass playing right now? Who has their ult on our side?
So that is Symmetra. That's one with like the big shield that goes across the map.
Oh, okay. The one we saw earlier.
Yes. We can see how she uses it. Oh, there it comes. Blocked up half of the entire point there, which is good move, good move. So. Zarya was stuck in a corner there.
We got the 69!
Let's go! Teams are pretty even right now. It's a very close match right now.
Jess's ult will be back up soon. Looks like Genji never ended up using his.
He's saving it, which is a little scary. His blade is what it's called. I don't really know how it works. I don't understand it. I just know it's really powerful, and it tends to get team kills. So.
Ooh.
We're getting some good picks here.
Yeah, let's get back on that point.
Maybe. Ooh, they knocked down the Genji before he can use his ult too. That's good, that's good. And Jess has high noon, which is good for zoning. It'll keep them off the point, keep them away from it so we can't click their heads. Always good to have there.
Oh, we are so close to a few more of our ults.
Yeah, they just use their Kiriko all. A little scary, but we're gonna be fine. Here comes High Noon. Oh, they kited.
He never fired.
He used it for zoning more than killing at that point, which worked for a second. It's okay. It's okay.
We're not gonna make it to touch, are we?
Probably not. It's okay.
Yep, we got another one.
Time for the reckoning.
At least this is a close match.
Yes. It's not like anybody's getting steamrolled, so.
Yeah, which was going to be my next point. We've been out of the arena very early on all of our match days so far this week. It's just good to see there's actually some competition today because
All of our teams really just steamrolled this week.
Yeah.
So which is fun, but not as fun to watch.
It's the type of thing that makes me worried as a coach down the line through regular season. It's because, like, I think every now and then getting humbled is, like, much more valuable than going on a winning streak.
Yeah, because once you just start going on winning streak after winning streak and you're rolling, people are just going to believe that they're not going to lose.
Yep.
It's gonna be bad for their
Overconfidence is
mentals.
real.
I could see that happening to a team or two, maybe. Hopefully not, but
He went for backline and everybody else backed off.
yeah, that's what it looked like. It looks like communication might just not have been there, which it might have been there. It might have just been a bad play, which is nothing wrong with that. I think we'll be fine. As long as they regroup and just try to stay together, they'll be fine.
Get him, Ella.
I don't know how Ella plays Lucio. He's like he's so confusing to me. He seems fun, but a little weird. That's the other team.
He looks like he's just shooting goop at the other team.
Yeah, pretty much. Ooh. That's a good pick. That's a good pick. They might pick him off here, but it's okay. It's okay. He got a support out, which is always valuable, so. And that's their support with the most heals, because Lucio can heal, just not as well as Kiriko can. And they get a good stagger there with only 2 of their characters being alive and the rest of them dying at different times.
We have our Kiriko ult.
Yes.
And
it's Sune Rush.
there are a few more ults about to be up on our side. Who is this? Sapphirex? Sapphirex?
Brain's not working. That's Sojourn.
Sojourn.
She pretty much just is a girl that has a gun. She has like a slide mechanic to help with movement, and then along with that, her left shift kind of throws out this like burst damage thing where you can throw it in their team, and it just pretty much sits on them and takes like slow damage off them.
So, I just saw the Kiriko ult come out with the Lucio ult. Does that make the Lucio ult shield stronger?
I actually don't think so. Because what Kiriko ult really does is just makes everything faster. So.
I wasn't sure what I was seeing. I thought maybe the numbers were bigger than the last time I had seen the Lucio ult, but I could have definitely been wrong.
I think they always give the same amount of like shield relatively. I could be wrong. I'm not a Lucio player myself. We're getting some good picks here. Ooh, we're on a 10-player kill streak. It's great, actually.
So is that kill streak just for the team?
So that's one character. So right now we're watching Kaden, who's playing Zarya.
He's on the 10-player kill streak.
Yeah, he's on a
Okay.
10-player kill streak since the last time he died, pretty much. Doing a good job defending this line, trying not to let people into his back line.
He's diving again.
I say that as people go into the back line, but
Lucio skating! He's skating!
we were using High Noon as a zoning ult there to try to keep them out of the way to see if we could get them off point. Didn't work that way, but it's always a good attempt, always a good attempt. High Noon tends to either get a ton of value or no value. It's like a hit or miss kind of ult. So. We are starting to come back up on feet again. Genji's had Blade for a long time on the other team again. I'm not sure when he's gonna use it. Interested to see when that happens.
Did he ever use it last match?
I don't think he did. Their JQ also has ult, which is a little scary, but also since we have Kiriko, it can pretty much negate all the negative effects it does. There's Blade, there it is. And there's JQ ult, the combo ult there. But it's okay. We have maybe time to come back.
How long are death timers? Do they ever change? Death timers?
So they change depending on when you die. If you die alone, it's I think around 11 seconds. If you die with another person, your timer will be the same as them. Just depends on if you get kind of staggered or not. It's kind of like a 2-second difference. Got a Lucio play the game on the other team. And that looks like that's that round.
That's not Lucio, that's a frog.
Yeah, it's a frog skin. All right. We will be back whenever the next round starts.
Sure. Send us back to the away screen and then we can update the scores.
If I can find it. There we go. All right.
Traveling to Surabasi.
All right, we're back.
Initiating.
We totally didn't plan on the music like ending at the perfect time.
Just happened to be literally perfect. So our team ended up banning Genji. The second, last round, was definitely more Genji diving our back line more than anything. So I feel like that was a good ban on our part. I don't know what you think, but
I mean, I don't think I'm allowed to have an opinion. I don't know enough about the game.
Ready for battle.
ooh, we're playing Reinhardt. No? Oh,
Oh, are we not clicked in?
yeah, that's probably.
That's sick.
There we go.
They won. I could send them some stuff.
Great. So looks like we switched up pretty much our entire comp besides support. We did have a Cassidy last round, but it was Jess playing him instead of Cassie. So we pretty much switched our DPS and our tank up.
Dude, I don't know what you're talking about. We're just roasting marshmallows.
I think they were holding up the petrified Hammond.
I have no idea what you just said.
So there's Ball, the hamster character, and Jess was holding up a petrified stone figure of that character. I don't know why they do that, but it's kind of funny. Getting some picks on the back line, that's always good. That's always good. We got 2 of them down already early in fight, which is always, again, super, super good. Especially since one's a support and their tank. So,
What was that last game mode called?
I honestly don't remember.
I think I remember seeing the word control.
It was probably Control.
What is this one?
Pretty similar, but different name. I actually consistently forget the names of them, which bad on me. But
I might have seen Flashpoint.
it is Flashpoint. Now that you say that,
Is
yes,
that what it
Flashpoint.
is? And what does that mean? Like, like those other ones seem like King of the Hill.
That one is kind of like King of the Hill, the first one. This one also is kind of King of the Hill, but it's like multiple points in one map.
Okay, so they're pretty much the same thing. It's
Just-
just instead of going to a different location, this one it stays on the same map,
And they go to
then
different
the point changes location. Okay. Why do they have 2 of the same game? That doesn't make no goddamn sense.
Different strategies for each one. Because for this one, you kind of have to know if you're just going to let them take the point and move to the next point because you know it's going to be there, so you can get a head start there.
Oh no,
Or if
they
you
found
want-
him!
They knew he was there. Or if you just want to attack, depends on your strategy here. I feel like here the other team kind of just should have gave up this point and tried on the next one because looks like they're having a hard time against the comp that we swapped to. Which good on us, So let's see what our Cassidy's doing. We got High Noon, which might be cool. We got that pretty quick actually, within the first point. We just moved to a new point. This point is really weird because there's access points from every side. So
Did you hear that?
no, I did not.
I don't know what that was.
We also have Rush, which is good. I like to use Rush whenever they get too close.
Ooh.
That was good. That was good. I don't know much else to say about that. Bless you.
Thank you. So we got to pick map, and it seems like it's working out pretty well so far.
I know our team definitely knows what maps they're good on, and definitely also knows what maps they have problems with. And I do know that they're usually pretty good on those maps, so we did have somebody go down. You beat a little late, but it's okay. Yeah, so.
It was B.
Yeah, that was Lucio's ult. Oh wait, that was them. The
Yeah.
blue confuses me. I'm used to blue being us. Alright, we all go down, but we can get point back. We're at 60%, they're at 2, so. We do still have High Noon. We might be able to use that here just to zone them, honestly, and have like our Reaper flank them while High Noon is going on. Don't know if they're gonna do that, but that could always work if they choose to.
Who's this guy in the middle that I kind of thought looked like Reaper.
That one?
No. On their side.
Wait. Reaper? Or?
Yeah, I thought this guy. Was like Reaper.
Oh no, that's, oh sorry. That's Vermatra. That's the other team's tank. He kind of just, he has both like a staff that kind of shoots out stuff, and then he also has like a form where he uses his fist. He's a cool character. He also has a shield, so.
Ooh.
He is a good character to play against Reinhardt because he can punch through Reinhardt's shield and hit him directly through it. Healing up our Cassidy here. I think we might be able to get this point. As long as we keep doing what we're doing and notice that there's people on our left.
They're coming. They're coming.
That was a good save. That was a good save with our Kiriko, saving our Reinhardt there. She does go down for it, but saving the tank is never a bad thing. That's the other team. Ignore me. The other team does take point. They might end up getting this one, and our team might end up just choosing to go to the next point and letting them have this, because they won't make it back in time. But it gives them the advantage for next point because they'll get there first.
Is this to 3 or 5? Or do not reboot.
Hello?
So we gotta time out. Cool. And then make sure we're clicked back in. There we go.
Tank is a little low at the beginning of the fight, but we have beat for if anything ever goes wrong in this fight. It's a very good defensive ult to have. Team's low, they heal them immediately.
Uh-oh, Stinky!
We do go down there.
Maybe they didn't want to use it just because they were saving it for other ults on our team.
True. It did.
They did use their
Lucio
beat.
did have to use theirs. So it did bait out that. So now we have it, and they don't. And that will be good whenever Ramatra uses his ult, because then we could just use Lucio's ult and basically be like, yeah, we're good. It's a bad way to explain it. We did have a DPS switch here. We did switch to Sombra, which is one of Cassie's main characters. She's very good at her, actually. She's a very annoying character. Very annoying. She can teleport, she hacks people so that they can't do anything. She's invisible a lot like she is right now.
She's tweaking.
Yeah, pretty much. With Sombra, you have to be both exactly where the team would think you would be, but also exactly where they don't think you'd be at the same time.
Going
Makes no
invis
sense.
a lot.
I think it's working a lot better. We're definitely getting more picks, being able to hack them and make sure that they can't do anything. Another good thing with hack is that whenever you hack them, you can see that little red outline. You can see where the enemy team is whenever they're hacked. So, or at least the person that's hacked. We have a Death Blossom. That's Reaper's ult. He kind of spins in circles and shoots his shotguns at people and does a lot of damage. And he can be killed during it. But usually Jess has really good Death Blossom, so I'm excited to see this one actually.
What is his invisibility called?
Great, it's technically called.
So can he use that while he ults?
Not while he ults, no. He did ult. I think he got 1 kill out of it, so still something. Cassie is waiting by point. Going back to our team, actually. Meeting up with everybody. We are about to have EMP, which is a really powerful ult. It hacks everybody in the area of it, and also does a little bit of damage to them with that ult. And it reveals the entire team so that they can jump certain characters while they are basically not able to use any of their abilities. So, she's about to have that. Really good in team fights, especially since the enemy team seems to be greased up a lot. It's going to be really good here, I think.
So the
There
other
it is.
point hasn't even opened up yet.
Correct. They're trying to win this team fight to get the advantage of being able to get the point first.
So they try to get a pause.
Yeah, but they're fine. So, might have been like a slight lag issue, and they just didn't know what to do or something. That's my guess. We did swap tank here. We did swap to Malgo, which is another one of Caden's main characters. I think his Malgo is really, really good. He's really good at using his ult, which is Cage. That pulls characters in, keeps them basically connected to you by a chain. And there's a shield around you so that their teammates can't heal them unless they also come to your cage. That.
Oh.
And he also has a perk on where he can fly whenever he uses both of his guns. So.
Yeah, because that's what I think when I see this guy's face is flying.
That did keep them off of ult and let us take up the point and let us take back the point there. So that was a really good use. We did get booped off the map by Lucio. Always unfortunate.
Where's Cass?
I can find her. There she is. Looks like she's running back to try to meet our team halfway and
Yeah,
try
I
to
saw that
get some sort of advantage.
they were the only one alive, and I was like, I don't see them anywhere.
Yep. They're consistently invisible so that they don't get detected. I do like that about Sombra. It is annoying, but if you just shoot the air whenever she's invisible, sometimes you can find her, because if she gets hurt, she's revealed like that.
It's like playing against Shaco.
Yeah. Looks like she's going around to try to hack people from behind over here. She gets the Lucio. Their soldier on the other team just used his ult, which is pretty much auto aim. It's called Visor. It's literally just auto aim. That's all it is.
Oh, died right as his ult came up.
Yeah. Okay, we got another point. We got another point. Oh wait, no, we don't. What am I talking about? Ignore me. I was looking at the wrong team.
So now we're 2-0 down. All right. It's time for the reverse sweep. We'll be back with the next map.
Doesn't want to transition actually, so. It's cool.
What is happening?
That's weird.
Well, we're going to try to figure this out, and you guys might just be sitting on this screen for a bit.
Entering King's Row. Initiating match.
And we're back. Seton Hill has to make a stand here and start the reverse sweep if we want to stay in this match.
I think if we don't, this would be the last round, I think.
Yep.
So I think we're going to reverse sweep. I don't know. This is a map that we're really good on, especially with Caden, who plays Reinhardt. Little Alley, big shield.
What is it? Oh, okay.
Ready for
They were still in
Yeah,
character picking
I kept
stage.
seeing this symbol that was popping up. In other games, there's a similar symbol that means like we're lagging. But that.
I didn't even see it.
I've seen fancier.
Oh, yeah, I have no idea what that is.
Yeah. What is that?
It pops up a lot, but I don't know what it is.
Moira, I should crush you like a bug for what you've done.
Oh no.
That certain centipedes kill prey 15
So,
times
since
their size.
we banned Lucio, Elo cannot ban Lucio, so she's gonna go with Moira, which is not a bad thing. She's very good at doing damage. She only can heal if she's doing damage, or she can heal still, but it's a very slow recharge of how much she can heal. And it looks like we might have an issue. Well, there we go. Okay. They're probably gonna put us right back in. Yeah, he's a bug. So, no water boy.
Yeah, I'm going to just double check it real quick. NECC, Overwatch. Yep, Wuyong. Disable him for all matches. This says please disable him for all matches. Can you do that?
In
Like-
settings, but I can't. It would have to be the other team would disable it.
Yeah, because they made it.
now entering
Whoa.
King's Row.
We're probably gonna change up our whole comp now because they saw it. So, you know what? Restart, fresh start. We got it.
Why does it look like it's darker?
I think they changed the time of day.
Does it make a difference?
I mean, not really. It's kind of an aesthetic thing. Though for some people, they think it does. It's night or evening, so they're both dark.
I mean, did we even specify to begin with?
No, I mean you can if you really care, but most people don't care. I think we kept the same comp, except we. Oh no, we didn't.
I'll find my
We're
own
going.
path.
Never mind. We did, except for Jess, who's playing Bastion. He's a little robot. He has like a gun, a bomb, and then he can also turn into a turret form, like a machine gun, which is on his back. If I can go there.
It's harder to keep you alive when you're distracted.
He's a cute little robot.
He's wearing a beanie.
That skin is, yeah. I didn't know that skin was a thing. It's really cute, actually.
That beanie makes him look like he's impersonating a South Park character.
It kind of does. This actually won't necessarily be a bad thing, because he can definitely destroy like any walls that Hazard may put down, which is the other team's tank. We are using shield right here. Their Ana on the other team is throwing out a grenade, which is making our team purple, which means we can't heal. Well, we have a Suzu with our Kiriko to completely negate that. Like it's not real, as long as we use our Suzu smartly, correctly, and timely.
Man, whenever Robot Boy goes into turret form, he does a bunch of damage.
Yeah, it's really good against shield characters and characters who have like walls and things like that. So it's really just good with shredding.
They really just gave up on this point, huh?
Yeah. So for this one, you capture the point, and then you pretty much walk a little car to the other side of the map. Ooh, we're using turret form really smartly here. We did get their tank, which is really good. And then I think we might have staggered him from the Genji. Not sure, but I think we did. We're going into front lines with our Moira here. Which, good. Kind of flanking. She's more like a DPS healer.
That's what it sounded like.
Yeah. She does a lot of damage, but she can do a lot of healing if you play her correctly. I am not one of those people that can play her correctly. She's not too hard of a character, I just don't like her playstyle. She's also like a direct counter against Genji, even though she died there. She's like a direct counter against Genji because Genji can't be hit by bullets whenever he deflects, but he can get hit by beams. So like, Symmetra, Zarya, Moira can all pierce through his, like, sword. There's an ult right there. That was a Bastion ult. That was our ult. That just sends down bombs. Pretty much. They do. We are using a support ult right now, actually, to keep them off the point. We do have High Noon, but they have 3 ults to counter it with. Their Suzu, in general, they can throw that down, save their team. So, High Noon might be valuable here. They just have to try to fade out Kiriko's Suzu first.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh. We just used Reinhardt's ult, which slams a big hammer and puts the whole team to sleep, or whoever he hits. Did unfortunately have a team kill there on the other team. But we come back. We still have 3.5 minutes to push it to the other map, or as far as we can in general. And we have High Noon still. Push them away from the cart here. We're using it now. It is actually getting them off of the cart, so they did put a shield up. But it did work in the way that I think she intended it to, so that's a little scary.
Could not out here.
Their Genji's really good. Kind of scary, but we went Pharah here. Swapped. This might be good. They don't have really any characters that can knock her out of the air. Tracer kind of can, but not as well as like a Cassidy or a Soldier. So, and we did switch to another character on support, so we're gonna get a Pharmacy here. Consistently healing the Pharah and giving her a damage boost so that she can do more damage and then also just be alive all the time. And
How did you go first person? How did you go first person?
Space.
Yeah, with the Lucio being banned, we're really seeing all the other characters that Ella knows how to play.
Yeah. I really like whenever they pull out the Pharmacy here. It's really strong because if you can't kill the Mercy here, then Cassie's pretty much just gonna live forever, unless they can out damage her healing. Ella has really good techs on Mercy to keep the other team off of her. Cassie does already have ult already, which is really impressive that she got it super quick. We do have 2 ults. One can be used for zoning, which is Jess's, and then the other one could just be used for trying to kill the team, or also zoning if we really want to put it that way. We did get another pick there. We got their Genji, which is a good thing, because he's been causing us some problems. Ooh, we're using the ult here. We get the tank down. We got the tank. Let's go. We're using Jess's ult here.
Where's he at?
I think he died. No, he didn't. That was weird.
What's going on?
Mercy gameplay. Mercy gameplay is pretty much all putting a beam on a person. Sometimes
Torturing this poor animal.
Yep. We're using Valk here, which puts a beam on everybody. And also boosts it a little bit. Really good here, keep the whole team up, keep the whole team damage boosted while we're trying to win this team fight. And it does look like it is winning us this team fight. They are backing off entirely, taking a lot of space here. There's that Genji again, going after. I think we're denying a lot of space from that Genji, which is with our Pharah right now, which is actually helping us avoid him in general, and he's not getting much value out of it anymore. There is a blade though, did hear that, so. Looks like we lose 3 people to that blade, so.
We might lose everybody.
Yeah.
We got a minute and a half left.
Even if we don't push it the whole way, as long as we stop them from pushing it farther than us, that's good, so. We do have Zarya ult here, which is also good to keep them off of the point if we can handle getting them away.
And that's the
shoving
black
them in
hole,
there.
right?
Yes, that's the black hole. We also have Rush here, which is also really good for team fights, just to give us more damage support and healing support. She might end up using it around this corner because that's a straight hallway. Oh yeah, with the Zarya ult, so we can get as much damage.
Jess just
as
got
fast
his
as
ult
we
as
can.
well.
Yeah. Well. Lost a couple people. All of our people, actually. It's okay. We haven't watched much tank this match, so.
Crosshair or heart?
That's mine.
Oh.
I don't have like a set crosshair on tanks because I don't play it, so it's just like my default. Just use Rocket Barrage there. We did get a support out of it, so they have less healing.
He's napping.
Immediately woke them up with a Suzu though. Or either that, or he got hit. It is our last bubble. Looks like their tank is nanoed, which means he's basically overpowered. He gets, it's like a shot that goes into the character, and it makes them go faster, makes them do more damage, and then also heals them completely whenever they hand it over. That was our round 1. We pushed it pretty far, and I think if we pick a good comp, we can absolutely keep them from pushing it farther, maybe even not to that second point. Definitely think it's possible here.
Well, if we don't,
Initiating match.
we're going to our dorms early.
Oh well. I mean, everybody has an off week, and you know what? Having an off week earlier is better than having one
This is
later.
true.
We would rather have maybe a bad game now than get to the final game and like states, or I don't know how
You're
to describe
speaking facts.
it. So you know what? If we do lose, it might not be a bad thing. What tank are we gonna pick? It's the wrong tank.
Fuel beneath the flames.
We're gonna go Ram here. I have never actually seen Caden play Ram, so I'm not entirely sure how this is gonna go.
I never have.
His Ram's level 8, so he doesn't play him too much, but still enough to, I think, know how he works. The other team changed their comp up a little bit, going Soldier here.
5, 4, 3.
So this time around, there's not like that beginning sequence where they had to like unlock the car. Was
There
that just
still
a
is.
fight?
So
to-
their team is doing the exact same thing that we just did, just trying to push it farther than us. If they don't get this first point, then they don't get to push the card at all.
Oh, so you have to do this regardless.
Yes. Ooh, we get a good pick there.
They're stuck in the corner.
And Jess is going right for them. I see that.
Bully him in the corner.
If I can find him. There we go. Gets a health back, heals himself. Our tank is sleepy today. Their Honor's really good with their sleep darts. Ooh, we're going straight for their backline here. We're keeping them off this point really well right now. There's still a chance that they'll get it, but we're holding pretty well right now. Pick on the tank. Let's go. We're immediately going for backline. Sorry.
You're good.
Do get their Kiriko there. And we do have 3 ults to work with. The other team does have both support ults, but we have 4 ults now actually, so And both of our support ults are very powerful, along with timing. Could be good for zoning to keep them out of those walls there.
So how does the time work? Is it whenever you reach one of these stages where you get a point, do you get extra time?
So the timer resets every single time you hit a new point.
Like resets completely?
Yeah, so say it starts at 3 minutes, and once you capture that, it'll start another 3 minutes, and you have 3 minutes to get to the next point. Because there's like 3 separate points once you get the cart. There's first point, where you get it there and it stops for a couple seconds. Second point, and then the very end.
So there's no benefit to getting it there earlier?
I mean, technically there is, because mainly for the last point. If you can get to the last point super quick, that gives you more time if you have to go into an overtime round. Because if both teams make it to the end, then you have to go into an overtime round.
But the other
and
points,
it's
it's not that big a deal?
No, unless you don't make it. It's a little hard to explain. The time is still important in general, but you don't have to necessarily get anywhere early. It is always helpful so that you feel calm about your time. Going for the Genji, who's blading. We might go down here. Yeah, it's alright. We did swap Malga again.
Man, it really does boot all the way back up to 3 minutes.
Yeah, it is a little disheartening whenever you hold it for that long and then they get it. Holding high ground. Ooh, we're really shredding Hazard on this right now. I'm gonna see how Jess uses his Death Blossom right here. Wasn't able to save our tank there. Okay. Oh, come back. We are backing off a little bit. So we have 2 people dead. That Genji does not want to leave Jess alone.
Don't tell them that, Reaper.
We have both DPS ults now, and we actually have our support ult. They do have Nano on the other team, and they also have Echo's ult, so she can copy anybody and then also get their ult relatively. A little scary because she can copy literally anybody and get literally any ult. That we have. The other team seems to be rotating around coming back to main. That was a close one.
Is the point still moving?
It's contested right now because there were people from both teams on it. We do all go down there. They do get a team kill, so they're probably going to make it to this next point. I do think we can stop them because the next choke they're going to have to do is a really hard corner. That little glowing box is where they have to go into an overtime thing. We do kind of, and we are using it. So. Ooh, we do get a kill with it, which is good. We do still Blossom. We get a pick on the Echo there.
We gotta keep this up for 2.5 minutes.
Yeah. This is one of the hardest chokes on this map, that corner. It's really hard to get past if the team has good defense. Especially with a Reinhardt here now with shield. It's gonna be a little hard to get by. They're playing a tank that doesn't really pierce through that shield. Jess is being very sneaky. And it works! Gets 2 people there. There is a person in that top room I see waiting for something. This is kind of funny to watch Jess. He likes being very sneaky on this character, which is very much what he's for. I am excited to see how he uses his ult here. He's had it for a while now.
I really think you just use it on the Genji.
I think they have to bait out his
Yeah, his
deflect
deflection,
first.
yeah.
Otherwise, he's just going to deflect it right all back at him, and he's going to die immediately.
So it reflects it back at him. It's not even
Yeah.
a deflect, it's a reflex.
Oh, sorry, I meant to say deflect.
My gosh, I didn't know that it actually just sent the ability back at him. That's insane.
Can do that to a scary amount of things in this game. We're getting really good picks on Reaper here, actually. Like, Genji is trying to bombard a little bit. I just want to see his ult. 50 more seconds to hold here. We're doing really good. I really hope we can keep this up here, actually. There comes the Genji. He's trying to sneak around, too. Genji's using Blade. Oh, there goes Jess.
Both of our damage dealers. And our tank.
We can come back, I still think, because we can definitely still hold them here. We just gotta wait for our tank so that we can push up behind shield.
We have a few ults coming up.
Still have Death Blossom. We have Mortal Resolve. They are using their rush right now. There's Death Blossom. I missed it.
We got two of them, including the Genji.
There we go. There we go. We're in overtime right now. Ooh. It's rough. Can we do this? Ooh, our Moira's still alive and on point. All right, so we're going to lose. I couldn't remember if it was going to go into an overtime or not.
It was so close.
Yeah, that was really, really close. All right, that's okay. That's okay. Again, prefer to have a bad game now than later on. So, not that it was bad. It was very close. It was very even on both sides. Not a steamroll. So. All right, I think that's it.
Yep.
So.
We're just lucky that we were able to get broadcast off today. And then we will be back on Tuesday with Marvel Rivals. There will not be a Smash match because they have a bye. So it'll just be Rivals, Rocket League, and then Overwatch next week. And then it'll continue as normal the week after that. But GG's, everybody. Anything else to say?
Nope.
All right. We're going to switch it over to the away screen, update scores, and everybody have a nice night. Goodbye.